Hey guys, it's Kels. Welcome to our weekly team call. I am so excited to share this topic with you. It's actually something that was just on the National Wake Up Call, which if you didn't listen to, I'm going to give you the condensed version of it because there were some great tips in there for how to blow past objections. And no matter what business you're in, no matter what level of success you've achieved, you're always going to have people that give you objections of different kinds. So we're going to talk about ways to overcome that and not let it slow you down or deter you from your purpose, which is helping as many people as possible live their healthiest life, become the best versions of themselves. So as we start off here, again, there's going to be 6 ways, but the first tip that this girl gave was the reminder of personal development being so important for your mindset, and that's going to come back around throughout this call, but it really helps you to detach emotionally from the no. So many times we're so invested in our invites, which is a good idea. You don't just want to be, building relationships with the wrong types of people that you don't connect with or that you don't really want to work with. You want your invites to be genuine, you want your connections to be genuine, but you need to disconnect from the objection because it's not you, it's something that's holding them back. So keep that in mind. Number 1 way to blow past objections. What you talk about is what people want. So if you are talking about only your workouts and you're never talking about your nutrition, you're never talking about coaching, you're never talking about personal development, you're never talking about, the community that you build with challengers, whatever you talk about, people are going to want. So if you only talk about workouts, but then when you go to offer info on a challenge group, you bring up Shakeology or you bring up Performance Line or whatever it is, and you've never talked about that before, then you might get objections because people have no clue what you're talking about. So some examples of things that you could share every day on your story that kind of encompass the whole total solution that we really offer in our challenge groups and as coaches. Things that you should be talking about are things that you want to give other people, right? They benefit you, you want other people to enjoy them too. So this can include your Energize every day. This can include 3 to 5 workout clips of what you're doing. It doesn't need to be your whole workout. People don't need to see that. It doesn't need to be just one little clip unless you're doing like a move of the day. Include your Shakeology, include your Recover, include an invitation of some sort to a challenge group or coaching, and use Instagram features like polls or email, like the little question box, or have people drop their email, or the little sliding scale. You can use all those types of things to engage with people so that you have people to respond to. You want to encourage them to engage. You can be talking about healthy meals you cook, any meals that you cook. It doesn't have to be healthy. People need to know that you're not this rigid, you're a real person, so people need to see that in you as well, so they're not turned off by this perfectionist mindset. You can be talking about your personal development that you're doing, or a book that you're reading, or something that it taught you, or something that you learned. You can be talking about when or how you do your actual coaching work, what time of day or what you're doing or what it looks like, and talk to your tribe. So make sure that if you're utilizing Instagram stories or Facebook stories, you're actually taking time to talk to your tribe. It's not just pictures of you or clips to music, but they need to be able to get to know you and like you and trust you, and having conversations with those people is the way that you're going to be able to do that. They want to know your voice. They want to know your inflections. They want to know your personality, etc. So number 1, what you talk about is what people want. So if you don't talk about it, don't expect people to understand or know what it's all about. Number 2, consistency is key. This is showing up every day. It just is. Not saying you can't take some mental breaks. Typically on a Saturday or a Sunday, I need a personal mental break, usually. And I'll still post on social media. I still show up on there, but I maybe don't engage as much. I maybe don't send as many messages as I typically would because I need that kind of mental break. That's fine. But I am consistent AF the rest of the time. I'm showing up with my workouts. I'm showing up with my unicorn blood. I'm showing up with my daily activities and sharing my nutrition and sharing my meals and inviting to challenge groups. I'm doing that every single day. And when you think about emails that you get from stores or email signups that you get, if there's a sale going on, if there's a promotion going on, they're not going to hesitate to email you. And the day you get that email might be the day that you need that 25% off pair of jeans. And if you are not inviting to your challenge groups or coaching, then the day that somebody needs that and they don't see it from you, they're going to see it from somebody else. And being a part of your community is so important that you don't want to not offer that to someone. So consistency is key. Show up so people can connect with you, get to know you, like you, trust you, want to work with you. Number 3, be direct. If you don't ask, you don't get. If you never ask people directly to join your challenge group, they're never going to be a part of it. If you never ask people to take a look at what coaching is all about, they're never going to join your team. You have to be direct. And what I mean is you need to direct message people. Okay, so take a look at who's watching your stories. Take a look at who's liking your posts and commenting on your posts, and engage with those people. And don't be afraid to ask. You guys, I know that it's brutal when you hear no from someone and you build all these things in your head that people are going to say or how they're going to feel about you. Let me tell you, the worst thing that they're going to say is no. And maybe a reason why. A lot of people just say, yeah, no, thanks. And then ask them why, so that you can help them understand why you have a solution for whatever their problem is. But you guys, I want you to know that if you don't ask, you don't get. Okay? So you have to, if you want engagement, you need to ask people to engage with your poll. If you want comments on a post, you need to put a call to action in your post. You need to ask people to comment. If you want people to join your team, you need to ask for that to happen. It's not just going to be by magic. Number 4, follow up. Oh my gosh. To me, this should be number 1. You guys, the fortune is in the follow-up. So much of my business, month after month after month, is not from people that I talk to for the first time. Sometimes it is. Sometimes they've been watching me and I don't notice, and they message me and they're like, hey girl, been watching you. What's up with this? I want in. Sometimes that happens. Most of the time, 95% of the time, it is people I've followed up with for 3, 6, 12, 24 months, whatever it is. You guys, you have to follow up. Have a system. We have a team call on our team YouTube page. It's on our team Facebook page about your new follow-up system. You guys watch that team call. Seriously, have a system, and it makes it so much easier because it takes the thinking out of it. You don't have to think, man, I just invited this person 17 times in a row. Should I really invite them again? No, have a system. Have a system. Okay, trust me, it helps and it makes your time so much more efficient. But following up shows that you care about these people. We build it up in our head that we've asked somebody one time and they said no, so obviously they don't want what we have to offer. That is totally not true, and I have an example from today. One of the girls that I went to high school with, she is amazing and she has lost a ton of weight. I can't remember if she had weight loss surgery or not, but she's had to maintain her health and fitness for a long time. And I've asked her to be a part of our challenge group before because her journey is so amazing and I know she would inspire people and want her to be part of our community. She's like, nah, got my own routine. I work out at the YMCA. I do my own thing. Okay, fine. Like, I still follow up with her and like send her recipes or playlists or whatever. Out of the blue today, I get a message. Hey, Kelsey. So I know I told you that I typically work out of the Y and I had this really great routine, but since quarantine, I've really fallen off the wagon and I'd love to know what you've got going on. Follow up, people. And it goes with consistency. Like, she sees me showing up every day. She knows I'm still doing what I'm doing. I've been doing it for quite some time. So she feels comfortable asking me. That is know, like, trust. That's the follow-up. Not everybody's going to be ready the first time you ask them. The rule of thumb, the average, is you need to interact with someone and offer them something between 7 and 12 times before they're ready. That seems like a lot. But you can't expect somebody that you just met to necessarily trust you. You can't. Would you want to just jump in and be a part of something that you didn't feel like you trusted someone? Or you didn't feel like you knew them? I wouldn't. I want to get to know that person. I want to feel like I trust them. So don't let your ego tell you that inviting is a one and done deal, because it's definitely not. Number 5, remember that we offer the total solution, which is a challenge pack. It's important to be talking about all these things that we offer, but remember that fitness, nutrition, accountability, our community, these things combined are the total solution for people, you guys. And while workouts are amazing, yes. While nutrition is amazing, yes. While our community is amazing, yes. They are best together. And sharing that in your stories and communicating that with people is going to help you battle their objections. You have to have a firm belief that it really does work. It works for you. It works for everyone in our community. It's going to work for these people. Last but not least, number 6, you need to have a badass mindset. This goes back to personal development. So many times we build up things in our head. We're not confident. We create all of these negative effects in our mind of what's going to happen when we invite someone to join us, or what's going to happen when they say no, or what are they going to think of us. Personal development will help you with that. I promise you. If you're lost on personal development, let me know and I would love to help you. But you guys, if you're helping yourself, you're helping others. And if you're helping others, you're helping yourself with your business. So remember that your mindset is so, so, so important, and find some personal development that supports an area of weakness that you have, because you want to work on those areas of weakness. Not everybody has the same weaknesses. So find a book, find a podcast that's going to help you create this positive can-do mindset, because you're going to need it. Hopefully those were helpful for you guys. I know we kind of blasted through them, so if you needed to pause or you needed to go back, 6 ways to blow past objections. Hopefully those were helpful. I love you guys, and I will see you soon.